you do, or you can even answer some poll questions. That will give me an idea which area you belong to. It's the second poll question. I don't see the poll here, so if my team can put the poll of second poll question, which department you belong to. So that will help me to give a relevant example. And also you can interact with me for some time till the time everyone is joining in case you would like to interact with me. That will be great. So I see that most of you are from operations and others. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for answering the question. And if you can write in the chat box, what is your expectation from this training program? Meanwhile, as people join in, I will just introduce myself. So the agenda for the day is I'll introduce you to the company, then what are the benefits of Six Sigma, and then I'll introduce you to the Lean and Six Sigma, and then after that, DMAC, define, measure, analyze, improve, control. We'll see what are the different phases when we want to improve something in our operations, what we should do. And we'll see some applications in your industry. I would like to welcome everyone, formal welcome everyone to the training with the videos, small video.
Hi, welcome to Anexas. Anexas has been consulting and training the professionals in the organizations around the world since 2006, and we have trained more than 150,000 people and consulted for more than 500 organizations, which includes Fortune 100 organizations too. I'm Amitabh Saxena, and I have designed this program based on my 30 years of experience while working in various industries across many domains. The whole Anexas team once again joins me in welcoming you.
So we have trained more than 150,000 people, and that also includes people in healthcare insurance. In fact, I myself started my Lean Six Sigma career with AXA. If you know AXA, have you heard? Can you write in the chat box? I don't see people writing in the chat box. Is the chat box enabled? Can you write yes in the chat box in case you are able to hear me? Yeah, okay, great. So I hope you know AXA. I in fact implemented Lean and Six Sigma. That was in 2003. Before that, I was working in KPMG, but KPMG, we were conducting training programs for multiple organizations, multiple companies, different domains. And when I joined AXA, I joined in their Paris headquarters, and I was the Lean and Six Sigma trainer there, and then consultant. And my job was to train as many people in AXA as possible and make them green belts and black belts, and also improve their processes. After 2 years, I was placed in AXA's Bristol office. We transformed the total AXA life insurance business there. It was known as Sun Life earlier, and AXA had taken over. And then my first project was claims improvement. It was not healthcare, but it was death claims improvement, right? So that was, I still remember. Anyway, we have done lots of training programs around the world, and as a individual. I'm a chemical engineer, MBA Finance from Jamnalal Bajaj Institute of Management Studies in Mumbai. And I used to work 12 hours a day, earning 30. That's how my struggle started long time ago. I'm also an amateur poet. Today, as I said before you, I'm a Six Sigma Master Black Belt, data scientist, PMP, CPHQ, etc. And I have implemented Lean and Six Sigma in more than 200 organizations and also guided thousands of projects. Yeah, written a book as well, spoken in multiple conferences around the world. That includes American Society of Quality Conference. And again, 2 times I presented insurance-related projects there. I have done good work in insurance as well. And you also can do all these things, whatever I'm telling you. You'll be learning not only from me, but also what I've learned from my own students. Some, as people are still joining in, I see now numbers have increased. Yeah, now it has increased. So yeah, I was just waiting for all of you guys to join. Some, this is my EXA days, some, a lot of, in fact, I'll tell you EXA. Yeah, those who can recognize. Those who can recognize, this is EXA in Paris, right? Yes, some photographs. Yeah, some lots of trainings around the world, in India, abroad, Middle East, China, Europe, Australia, won some awards in different forums, and also appeared on TV shows.
Hi, I'm Shekhar Suman, and I wish to congratulate all the Six Sigma certified black belt from Anexas.
Spoken in various conferences.
On 21st of May 2019.
So lots of videos are there. Maybe the last one I'll just show.
It's an honor to have railways as our clients. Anexas को बड़ी खुशी है कि हमारे पास रेलवेज हमारा एक क्लाइंट है और सबसे मज़े की बात यह है कि रेलवेज को जो सप्लाई करता है डीजल भारत पेट्रोलियम वो भी हमारा क्लाइंट है और जो कैरेजेस बनते हैं जो डब्बे बनाए जाते हैं BEML बनाता है और BEML भी हमारा क्लाइंट है और स्टील अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया जो व्हील्स बनाता है जो जिनके पहिए बनाता है वो भी हमारा क्लाइंट है और राष्ट्रीय केमिकल्स फर्टिलाइजर जो फर्टिलाइजर्स बनाता है किसानों के लिए और जिनको काफ़ी मालगाड़ी के डिब्बे लेकर जाते हैं वो भी हमारा क्लाइंट है। बड़ी खुशी होती है जब इस कंपनी को ऐसे देखते हैं कि हम एक तरह से भारत की सेवा कर रहे हैं।
Yeah, so having done lots of training programs across the world, always happy to train people from India. हमेशा खुशी होती है जब हम भारत की सेवा करते हैं. And my whole training programs, in fact, I also conduct a training program in Hindi as well. And the Hindi program is also available on Anexas channel. If you are interested, you can always watch that. Anyway, lots of videos I have got, but I'll jump. Yeah, I write. I keep writing articles. Talashein wajah mushkil, diqqat hogi hal means that if you find the root cause, you'll solve the problem. So I have written lots of articles and also regular columns I write in Times of India, Dainik Bhaskar, and lots of reviews of books as well. So yeah, ministers have attended my training programs, etc., etc. Okay, I think now it's time to start. It was now I think we have got a much more bigger number. Okay, let us start with Lean Six Sigma benefits. Okay, Lean Six Sigma started in Motorola. I'll just give you an brief history. But before that, why companies use Lean Six Sigma? Any idea? Yes, you can write in the chat box. What is your opinion? What do you think? Why companies use Six Sigma? And keep interacting. Yeah, feel free to write. Give wrong answers, doesn't matter. Companies can reduce the costs. Companies can reduce the errors in the claims. Yes, cost reduction. You're right. Vinod, perfect. You're right. बिल्कुल सही जवाब दिया आपने विनोद विनोद जी ने. Costs, yes, costs, defects, errors, wrong claims, incorrect claims going to some another person, double error, right? Double trouble. Wastes. We are talking about waste, which is related to process waste. A lot of the waste is there. Waiting time, filling lengthy forms, approvals. These are examples of waste. Rework, making a mistake and then correcting. It's waste of time and money and resources of the organization. Cycle time taken to process the claims. Yeah, too much, too long. All these things can be reduced and quality can be improved, production efficiency can be improved, productivity can be improved, more claims processed per hour per person. Customer satisfaction will improve, capacity will improve, profitability will improve, resilience will improve. And which CEO would not love a person who can do all these things? So Lean Six Sigma green belts and black belts are the people who can achieve all these things. Yep. So Anuj has also written increasing productivity and with good quality. Yes. Yeah, you have written in the Q&A, but yeah, better to write in the chat box. Yeah. Great. Everyone is right. Everyone is right.
Hi.
So how it started? It started in Motorola when the CEO wanted to improve everything by 5 times in the next 5 years. Now, without knowing how he will do that, he invited suggestions. And he said, well, tell me, how can I improve 5 times in 5 years? So one of the suggestion was, एक जनाब हुआ करते थे हमारे बिल स्मिथ और माइकल हैरी इंजीनियर थे. They told that why don't we apply statistical quality improvement tools to achieve the vision of becoming 5 times better in the next 5 years? So Bob Galvin was not much impressed. He said, what are you talking about? What exactly happens there? So Bill Smith and Michael Harry, they showed some projects which they had done in the last 2 years. So each of them, they have done two improvement projects. Now, what they were doing, whatever they wanted to improve in the company, they would transform, they would transfer these improvement opportunities to projects. Now, what is the definition of a project? The basic and very fundamental definition of a project is that it has a starting point and it has an end point. It doesn't exist after some time. It's a one-time activity, one-time endeavor. What is the definition of a project? Project means, project मतलब परियोजना का जो परिभाषा है वो ये है कि it is a one-time endeavor. एक ही बार होता है जीवन में, एक ही बार नहीं, दुनिया की हिस्ट्री में सिर्फ एक ही बार ताजमहल बनता है. That was a project. Similarly, Lean and Six Sigma project is a one-time endeavor of 3 months. If you are a green belt, 3 months. Or if you're a black belt, then 6 months. And of course, you are a yellow belt, you don't have to do a project. Don't worry, today you will be yellow belts. Who is a yellow belt? Yellow belt means, who knows what is Lean and Six Sigma, some basics of Lean and Six Sigma. He can't do a project, but he can support a green belt or a black belt. Okay. So Bill Smith and Michael Harry, what they were doing? They were doing improvement projects. They were doing improvement projects in the company. So suppose if they were working in your organization, so there's an improvement opportunity. The manager or senior manager keeps telling, improve the productivity, improve the productivity, improve the productivity. There's an improvement opportunity. I will choose a project. My productivity per person per day is 6 claims per hour. I would like to increase the 6 claims per hour to 8 claims per hour by February 29th or 28th. Whatever is 2024, by February 28th. This becomes a project. Customer keeps complaining that, oh, claims processing time is very high. Then in that case, my turnaround time, whatever it is, if it is 24 hours, I would like to reduce to 18 hours or 6 hours. by March 31st, 2024. That becomes a project. Errors. There are 3% errors. I would like to bring the 3% errors to 2% errors or 1% errors. Whatever is your problem, whatever is your, we say, instead of problem, we say, whatever is an improvement opportunity, we'll convert into a project. That's what they would have done. Michael Harry and Bill Smith, if they were working in your organization and the CEO was not Bill Smith, but your CEO, then in that case, he would have seen these two people doing these kinds of projects. So he was impressed. Bill Smith was impressed. He said, well, what both of you are doing is really good, but I don't want only two of you doing the same thing. I want hundreds of people in the organization doing exactly the same thing. Now, Bill Smith and Michael Harry were puzzled. They said, how can we make hundreds of people do the same thing what we are doing? And like typical boss, Bob Galvin would have said, now, I was not there during those days. So means I was there, I was born, but I was quite young. I don't know what exactly happened, but I can imagine. Like a typical boss, Bob Galvin would have told, make it happen. Bhai karke dikhaiye. Kaam ho jana chahiye. And Bill Smith and Michael Harry, they sat down together and they devised something called Six Sigma. They said, we will frame a methodology. We'll train the people as green belts and black belts. We'll give them all the tools and techniques, the tricks to improve the process, and they would improve the process. And once they are trained and they do a project, like 25 people I train, 25 of them will do a project. Imagine 25 improvements happening in 3 to 6 months. Then next time, again 25, then again 25. So hundreds of people doing hundreds of projects. It will completely transform the organization. And that's what happened. It transformed Motorola, and Motorola, in fact, got the first Malcolm Baldrige Award. It is the highest quality award in US. It won the first Malcolm Baldrige Award, which was instituted in 1988. And the first year they won the award. In his award acceptance speech, CEO Bob Galvin said, everything is because of Six Sigma. So our GE's Jack Welch, he was listening. He was so impressed with this methodology that he told, well, this is something really nice. He was a hard taskmaster. Yeah. So he told all his employees, if you want to be promoted next year, you should be a green belt. You will not be promoted if you are not a green belt. So everyone wanted to become a green belt. Everyone wanted to do a project. Everyone did the project. And then, you know what happened? GE totally transformed. Then GE started telling their suppliers, if you want to win order or do business with GE, you have to implement Six Sigma. The vendors would say, what is Six Sigma? Then GE would say, well, we will send our master black belts. They will train you what is in Six Sigma, and they will guide you to do projects, because vendors' inputs are error-free. Suppliers' inputs are error-free. Your product will be error-free, isn't it? TCS and Infosys were the companies who were suppliers of GE, who were supplying software to GE. So GE also told, hey, Infosys and TCS, please implement Six Sigma. So they also implemented, they achieved lots of benefits. Then they trained hundreds and thousands of people in their own companies as green belts and black belts. And after that, they had so many green belts and black belts, they started telling their clients that we can improve your processes. And they started a consulting business of Six Sigma also. By the way, a lot of people from Infosys and Wipro have been trained by me as well. And the story continues. Have you understood the history of Six Sigma? Please say yes or no. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can unmute yourself. I don't know if you want, we can, I think someone wants to say something. Monica, if you want to say something, please let us know. If you want to say something, or you can come as a panelist and feel free to, say, or you can write. Okay, Anuj. अनुज का मतलब होता है छोटे भाई. बिल्कुल. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Now, let us see what is Six Sigma. So please, if you can write exactly what process you are, you must be handling some particular processes or sub processes. So can you write? I just wanted to see some examples. So I'll pick up one example, one example from some of your processes, and we'll try to apply Six Sigma there. Okay. So please write which sub processes you are working in. Till the time, I will explain the basic definitions of Lean and Six Sigma. Okay. Lean means mapping the process as it is and finding waste in it. So you have to write the sub process, what exactly you are doing. Like, मतलब वो आप क्या कर रहे हैं उस प्रोसेस में, जैसे आप क्लेम्स प्रोसेस कर रहे हैं, चेक कर रहे हैं, डॉक्टर से कांटेक्ट कर रहे हैं, या सर्टिफिकेट चेक कर रहे हैं, व्हाट एग्जैक्टली. सो यू हैव टू राइट दैट. So lean means map the process as it is, the way things are happening, by doing Gemba investigation. Gemba means go to the field, go to the place of action, go to the shop floor, go to the floor, go on the floor. बोलते हैं ना, डांस फ्लोर पे आइए, जिसको करना है डांस, वो सब डांस फ्लोर पे आइए, ऐसे कुछ बोलते हैं, कोई गाना है वैसे. That means as a manager, go on the floor. Look at how the people are performing their jobs. What is the movement of people? What difficulties they are facing when they are searching for information? Searching for information is a waste. Yeah. Waiting for information is a waste. So when you go on the floor and do Gemba investigation, Gemba is Japanese word for going to the place of action. युद्ध क्षेत्र में जाइए, जंग के मैदान में जाइए, घर में मत बैठिए. Don't sit in your on your desk and imagine things, how they're taking place. No, go to the field and see how the things are taking place, and you'll find a lot of waste in that. You'll find lots of waste in that. बहुत सारा waste मिलेगा आपको. Waste is known as muda in Japanese. Muda, M-U-D-A, muda. अब ये अकाउंट्स रिसीवेबल जैसे है, सचिन की प्रोसेस है, there is a lot of waste in it. Now you'll be wondering, no, my process is really good. There is no waste. Every process has got waste. So let us take some examples. Let us take some examples. Just give me 1 minute. I'll plug in this notepad as well so that I can write. By the way, anyone is aware of 7 wastes? Are you aware of 7 wastes? Just let me know. If you are already aware of, तो मैं थोड़ी उड़ान ऊंचाई से बढ़ूंगा, नहीं तो मैं तो ग्राउंड लेवल से स्टार्ट करता हूँ. I start from ground zero. Yeah. I will assume you don't know anything about Lean and Six Sigma. So खालिद रियाज साहब ने कहा है कि बिल्कुल ग्राउंड लेवल से स्टार्ट कीजिए. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट दैट. ओवर प्रोडक्शन, जरूरत से ज्यादा करना. वेटिंग टाइम, वेटिंग फॉर द इंफॉर्मेशन, वेटिंग फॉर द डॉक्यूमेंट, वेटिंग फॉर द कंफर्मेशन, वेटिंग फॉर द अप्रूवल. These are all waste. Loss of productivity. Transportation, moving documents from one place to another place, to sending one mail from here to there, sending a report from here to there, all waste. Sending, transportation is waste. Over processing, doing something more than required. A lot of things are not required, but still you are doing it in your accounts receivables process. Waiting for updates. Yes, example, very good example. Give me some more examples of waste. Inventory, work in process inventory. There's a heap of work in my folder. There's a lot of work piled up. That is waste. Work waiting to be processed. That is a waste. Rework rejections. I commit a mistake, then I rework on it. Anything starting with re is a waste. Anything starting with re is a waste. Revision, revisit, recheck. In fact, checking itself is a waste, and recheck is double waste. He will say checking, inspection, checking, all waste. They are not adding any value to the customers. Please understand, if the customer is not willing to pay for any step, it is a waste. Refile, yes, it's a waste. Underutilized resources. I have got 10 people, but they're not doing anything. That's a waste. Or overutilization is also a waste. Intelligence, waste of intelligence. People have lots of good ideas, but it is not being tabbed. No one is listening to their ideas. It's a waste, huge waste of intelligence in the company. These are all examples of waste. So what you have to do, you have to map the process. You have to map the process. And by the way, some people have joined a little late, so for them I will just tell again, this whole training program is also available in Hindi, so you can always watch that. And the quality of both the programs is equally good. And they're also, I've explained exactly in the same manner, the way I'm explaining here. There's no variation in our trainings. Because variation is the key enemy of excellence. On the right side, if you come, if there is too much of variation in the process, customer will not trust you. भाई आज तो आपने अच्छे से क्लेम प्रोसेस कर दिया, कल अच्छे से नहीं किया, customer will not trust you. Every time you should be doing right the first time, every time correctly within the specified time, and not only within, much before the specified time. That is what is consistency. So consistency is also important. But if it is variation, like some of your friend, one of your friend, sometimes he comes early, sometimes he comes late, he's not consistent. You will not rely. He's unreliable friend. Okay. You go to buy a bike, you go to buy in the bike showroom, and you have chosen a model that I want to choose some fancy model you have got. And then when you go and check, use the, the showroom manager says, well, I've got, and you've chosen a particular model. He says, I've got 6 bikes of that model. Ideally, you can choose one, anyone, right? Same color. You have chosen some, let's say, black color. But he says the first bike, brakes are a little better. Second bikes, the wheels are a little bit stronger as compared to the others. The third bike, the headlights is very strong. You don't want this variation, isn't it? Variation is also a problem. If there is too much of variation, it's also not going to make the customers happy. So reducing the variation is 6 Sigma, and reducing the waste is a lean. Reducing the waste in the process is lean, and reducing the variation in the process is 6 Sigma. Like claims processing time. Sometimes, how much is claims? I think you are health. I think you are processing health claims, or isn't it? That's what I. Because you said NOMI healthcare, so I felt that you are in healthcare claims processing, health claims, right? Yeah. So, how much time you take to process the health claim approximately? 30 days maximum, right? 30 days. 30 to 40 days. 30 to 15 to 30 days. So right now. So Lean and Six Sigma, see, this is the variation I'm talking about, 15 to 30. In some processes, it's 30 to 45. And if there is another company, or if you manage your processes 30 to 35, this is more consistent. Redesign your process so that you are processing between 30 to 35. That is consistency. Bringing in consistency is Six Sigma. And cutting down on waste. Why 30 days? Let us make it 15 days. And be consistent also. See, I can make 30 to 15. Average is 30 to 15 now. But whenever average is 15, still I'm going up to 30 and 45. Sometimes I'm doing it 5 days. It is inconsistency. You should be consistent also. You should be also taking less time. So less time and consistency. Something like this. Today, by the way, you must be wondering, those who are not habitual of looking at the normal distribution curve, they may wonder what exactly this looks like. Have you heard of normal distribution? Have you heard of? Just heard. I'm not saying you know about it. Heard of normal distribution. Normal distribution, no. Okay, so I'll explain. I'll tell you about that. Sometimes the HR talks about normal distribution. Yeah. But I'll tell you that. See, all the repetitive processes in the world, they follow normal distribution. What is normal distribution? Now in 17th and 18th century, Mr. Gauss, without any laptop and computer, what a great personality he was. Without laptop and computer, he found one strange phenomena. What was the strange phenomenon? He said that all the repetitive processes, they follow normal distribution. Like, say, for example, let's say age of all the people who are attending, or height of all the people who are attending today. I don't know. Do we have any support? Do I have any support of any person here who can put all the my team? Are you able to? Will you be able to, if I capture the heights of people present in this training, to put it on an Excel sheet, centimeters? Will it be possible for one of you to do that? Those who are present here from
just give me a minute.
Sorry? Yeah. So I will prove. So age, first I'll talk about age. Most of you, now I'm just making a guess. Okay. Please don't,
Yes, sir, you can go on.
Sorry?
You can go on, sir. I'll keep
yeah.
a note of it.
Yeah. So just tell me once you are ready. Most of you, and I'm just saying, not your company, because I went to one company and I found that most of the people were around, say, 28. 28 was the average age. Some people 27. Oh, sorry, 28 to 28 to 30, let's say. 28 to 30, then 30 to 32. So, or if I want to make it a little bit easier, 29, 30, 31, and 32. There were some, then it would be 40, 55. People like me, 55 also will be there. But there are very few. Then 26, and this. So what is the average age approximately, if I ask you on your floor, in your company, average age? What is the average age? Is it, Sachin, is it 24 approximately? Can I take it 24? You can tell me. Around 25. Yes. 25. Yes, very good, very good. So now I can say people are between 25 to 21 to, let's say, 29. Yeah. It's a fact. Go and check. It will be normally distributed. Why? Because 18th, 17th century, Mr. Gauss said so. He told in 2023, in Pacific Healthcare, the age will be distributed normally. Similarly, your claims also are distributed normally. Time taken to process the claims. It is 30, goes up to 45, goes up to 15. 45 to 15. Yeah. So one very strange thing what he found was, he called this as a normal distribution because it's normal to obtain a normal distribution. He wanted to have a name. Later on, people gave this name as Gaussian curve. But when he proposed, he said it's normal. Normal is normally this is the distribution. There are different types of distributions, but normal distribution. And a very strange thing he found, very, very strange thing. That too around 200, 300 years ago. He said that if you give a data, if you collect the data, let's say your age is 25, someone's age is 27, 24, 24, 23, 22, 24, 25, 25, 25, 26, 25, 25, it will have an average 25. It will have a standard deviation. Let's say 2. Similarly, your claims processing, some claim takes 28, 32, 36, 27, 21, da 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 da. And X bar is 30. Standard deviation is 5. The standard deviation can be easily calculated in Excel sheet. In just one click, you can calculate. Don't have to worry too much about it. But what he found was very, very interesting. Like a magic. You can predict also. Using that, you can make predictions. What he said was, if you know the average and standard deviation, you can predict about the whole population. Whole population means all the transactions, all the claims, or all the people in the world. Yeah. By knowing that within plus minus 3 times the standard deviation, within plus minus 3 times the standard deviation, within plus minus 3 times the standard deviation contains 99% of the total population. So, if I find the average and standard deviation of your ages by collecting small sample, 20 people sample, if I take, I can predict about हो गया 25, 25. 1 time standard deviation will become 27. 2 times standard deviation will become 29. 3 times standard deviation will become 31. Here it will be 23, 21, and here 19. Well, 19 तो नहीं है, लेकिन possibility है, कई बार हो जाते हैं, हो सकते हैं. By the way, is there anyone within 20 years also? 20, 21 is also. 19 is there. 19. But possibility is there. Almost no one below 19 and no one almost above 13. Now, this is a prediction. Actually, this is an assumption because I don't know. I should have collected the data and found the standard deviation of your data, but I have not done. Now, similarly, if I apply this to your claims processing, now you have to tell me. You have to. 19 is there, huh? 19 plus is there. See, I predicted. Okay. Now let us predict. Averages, this is claims. This is 30. 1 time standard deviation, add 1 time standard deviation. What will be at 1 standard deviation? Tell me. What will be at 1 standard deviation? 30. Who's going to tell? बताइए कि इस सर्कल के अंदर क्या आना चाहिए. सही जवाब देगा आपको 10 लाख रुपए. What should I write in this circle? Tell me. 1 time standard 30 plus 1 time standard deviation. 30 plus what? 1 time standard deviation means how much? 30 plus 1 time standard deviation is how much? Here, what should be coming? It will be, yes, please give a wrong answer. Don't worry. अगर आपने गलत जवाब दिया तो भी कुछ पैसा नहीं जाएगा आपका. Okay, that's great. And what about this? And what about this? What about this? And what about this? What about this? Yes. So here it will be 40. And here it will be 45. Here it will be 25, 20, and 50. See the magic? By collecting 20 samples, I can predict about all your claims. यदि आपको यकीन नहीं है तो भाई हाथ कंगन को आरसी क्या, we can prove it also if you want, we can. So please write your heights in centimeters in your chat box, and taking few samples from that, maybe first 10, 15 samples, we will predict the heights of whole world. Whole world, 2 billion, 3 billion adults. Done? Please. So please write down. We have got our expert with us, Naveen. आज हमारे साथ नवीन साहब expert हैं. ये आपकी जो heights, you have to write in the centimeters. So for example, I will write, yeah, you understood. Muhammad Safi or Chashma Lagana, Saifi has written, Venan has also written. Yes. So please write down in centimeters, and we'll calculate the average. We'll calculate the standard deviation. And yeah. So meanwhile, this was about a phenomena called normal distribution. ठीक? अब एक अबू धाबी में मैं किसी कंपनी, क्लेम्स प्रोसेसिंग कंपनी को ही मैं आई वाज कंसल्टिंग, सो उनका कुछ डेटा था मेरे पास. So I will pull out that data, and I will also, meanwhile, as you are writing, and I think Naveen, you can put it inside that Excel sheet, right?
Yes, sir. I'm noting it down.
Yeah, okay, done. Do it. So once you are ready, just let me know. तो अभी मैंने क्या किया कि ये उन्होंने कुछ क्लेम्स का डेटा दिया था, क्लेम्स प्रोसेसिंग टाइम, उनकी कोई दूसरी, दिस वाज अनदर प्रोसेस. या so this was 9 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, 12 days, 13 days, 16 days, 17 days, 9 days, 12 days, etc., etc., etc. Okay. It was health insurance claims processing. So भाई एक मिनी टैब नाम की एक सॉफ्टवेयर है. All green belts use it. When you attend our green belt and black belt training programs, usually you get to know about it. You learn all whatever I'm doing. You can know the tricks. So very easily you can just find out what is the claims processing time very easily. कि भाई average is 12 days and standard deviation is 3.6 days. Very easily you can find. Yeah. It's so easy. Similarly, if now this was mini tab, even an Excel sheet you can find out. So what we are doing, you are putting your heights in अब यहाँ पे हमको कितने 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 ही मिले भाई. चलो मेरा भी ऐड कर दो 180. Naveen, you also add your this thing. We want some more data, more samples. सहभागिता की अपेक्षा है सर आपसे. या थोड़ा सहयोग कीजिएगा, थोड़ा डालिए थोड़े से एक्स्ट्रा. और सभी मतलब डोंट वरी, दिस इज जस्ट और राइट योर ब्रदर्स और सिस्टर्स height. If you don't want to reveal your height, write your sister or brother's height, but anyone who you can write that as well. Okay, now, Naveen, if you are ready, just let me know. In fact, I
Yes,
can
sir, I'm
also
ready.
do it. You're ready? Yes. So now Naveen is going to share. And now he is going to, so I'll guide you, Naveen, what exactly.
Yes, sir. Just a moment.
I will actually guide you how to, do this. So once you, put the data in your Excel sheet, then you can just find your average and standard deviation in no time. In Excel sheet, I'm talking about. In Minitab, it's much, much easier. So idea is that, yeah, so you have got some data here. Yeah, height. Yeah, height, okay. And then, okay. So is equal to, just go down here in somewhere here. Yeah, is equal to AVERAGE, average, comma, sorry, not comma, bracket close, and then choose the all the things. Yeah, and just click on, yes, click on it. 174 is the average height, and standard deviation, just get the standard deviation. S is equal to STDEV, is equal to STDEV, and bracket start, STDEV, STDEV, and bracket start, and then choose the whole thing. No, not the whole 178 to 178 to 182. Yes. So around 9. 8.9 is 9, right? So 174 is average, and 9 is the standard deviation. Now I'm going to, now give it to me. Yeah. Now I am going to predict the height of the whole world. People, in billions of people, but just taking 10 samples. Yeah, sometimes they say, oh, I don't have time to collect so many samples. I process hundreds of claims. How can I know about my process? 174 average. Sorry, 174. Like 174 average. Standard deviation was 9. Tell me what will be the values. In fact, at least 30 samples you should collect, to be very honest. I was expecting at least 10, 15 samples, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So 174, what is here? 183. What is here? 192. What is here? 201. What is here? 165. What is here? 156. What is here? 147. Am I right? Or something is wrong? And because only males had given the height, they revealed the height. So I have taken, this statement is only about male population. Yeah, male population. Okay. So I'm predicting about, so there are 7-8 billion people. Out of that, 2-3 are they're not adults. So let's say there are 4 billion adults. Out of that, 50% may be males. So 2 billion people, they are between this. In fact, not, because all of you are Indians. So now I have to now correct myself, because I've taken sample only from India. I'm habitual of training people around the world, so I keep my dialogues don't change. So, but yeah, if there was a Japanese here, there was a American here, and there, three, four samples, I would have predicted about the world. But anyway, this also proves, because our population is combination of almost all the people around the world. And anyway, I'm not going to, scientifically, it has been told that all of us are descendants of one of the, एक जनजाति थी भाई अफ्रीका में कहीं पर, तो वहां से मतलब वैसे तो there were a lot of people, lot of species were there, and ultimately Homo sapiens, they only survived. So we belong to that Homo sapiens branch. So we are all one family, right? So we have predicted about billions of people. So next time when you want to predict about your process, your quality, don't be under doubt that should I, भाई 30-40 सैंपल इनफ हैं क्या? बिल्कुल हैं. 1,000 सैंपल हो या 10,000 हो, sorry, your population size could be 1,000 or 10,000, doesn't matter. 20-30 is good enough sample to make a normal distribution. And by the way, lower control, इसको हम कहते हैं lower control limit, इसको कहते हैं upper control limit. LCL and UCL, इसको इसे अन्य नाम से भी जाना जाता है. जैसे कि हमारी लोअर कंट्रोल लिमिट आपकी जो है, आपकी प्रोसेस की अभी 15 डेज है, एंड यहाँ पे 45 डेज. और ये भी बड़ी आराम से हमारी मिनीटेप बता देती है. मतलब अगर आप, इनकी अबू धाबी की जो कंपनी थी, 2018 में हमने ये ट्रेनिंग ली थी उनकी. भाई जाते रहते हैं इधर उधर. पेरिस में भी एक्सा में सबसे अच्छे, मतलब बहुत अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट्स किए हैं हमने, बड़े तीर मारे हैं कहना चाहिए. लेकिन वक्त नहीं है उन बातों का जिक्र करने का. सो बट you can easily draw, you can ask, we call it as control chart. मतलब if I make a control chart for this particular process of Abu Dhabi, it tells me that plus minus 3 times, थोड़ा सा अगर ऐसे करें तो 12 days on an average they take. They can go up to 21 maximum, and lower is 3 days. So their claims processing time varies between 4 to 21 days. This is how their process behaves. We call it as behavior of the process. भाई ये बिहेवियर हो गया, लेकिन भाई हम तो अब इस बिहेवियर से खुश नहीं है ना. अभी हमारी प्रोसेस कितनी है? 15 से 45. भैया ये तो थोड़ी ज्यादा ही हो गया है, क्योंकि हमारा कस्टमर बैठा हुआ है, वो बोलता है भाई 10 दिन में कीजिए. 10 days, इसको कहते हैं वॉइस ऑफ कस्टमर. कस्टमर कहता है भाई 10 दिन में दीजिए. इसको कहते हैं स्पेसिफिकेशन लिमिट. स्पेसिफिकेशन लिमिट स्पेसिफाइड बाय द कस्टमर्स. अगर कस्टमर नहीं बोल रहा है तो कॉम्पिटिटर करके दे रहा है, तो हमको वो रखना पड़ेगा. भाई आंखें खुली रखिए. सो दिस इज अवर वॉइस ऑफ प्रोसेस. अब एक इंप्रूवमेंट प्रोजेक्ट जो है वो क्या करेगा? आपकी कंट्रोल लिमिट्स चेंज कर देगा. इट विल चेंज योर कंट्रोल लिमिट्स. It will change your control limits. So here, और एक ही मतलब सीधे आप 10 दिन के नीचे नहीं चले जाएंगे भाई. 3-4 महीने में तो थोड़ा बहुत ही होगा. आज आप 30 हैं, धीरे से थोड़ा सा नीचे जाएंगे ऐसा करके. तो you can make 20 as average with a standard deviation of 2 or 3. You can reduce the variation and you can go up to, let's say, 26 to 14 days. This could be the project. तो भैया सिर्फ एवरेज के ऊपर ध्यान मत दीजिए, वेरिएशन पर भी ध्यान दीजिए. डोंट बी मीन माइंडेड. मीन मतलब एवरेज. थोड़ा सा इधर उधर की भी बात, वेरिएशन भी देखिए आपका. वेरिएशन इज द की एनिमी ऑफ योर प्रोसेस एक्सेलेंस. तो हमारा जो डी मैक, सिक्स सिग्मा वाला डी मैक है, आपकी मदद करेगा फ्रॉम moving from here to here. And this is what our green belt does. हमारे ग्रीन बेल्ट और ब्लैक बेल्ट महाशय जो हैं, they take up improvement projects. So first they get trained the way you are getting trained as a yellow belt right now. येलो बेल्ट में मतलब येलो कलर मिलेगा आपको. आपको शायद सर्टिफिकेट भी मिल जाएगा, पता नहीं. हैव वी प्रॉमिस्ड टू गिव अ सर्टिफिकेट? इफ यस, देन यू विल गेट सर्टिफिकेट. दैट इज लेफ्ट टू अवर मिस्टर प्रियंक. आई डोंट नो व्हाट ही हैज प्रॉमिस्ड, बट व्हाटएवर इट इज, you will, there's a basically you can be, I think we can give you the yellow belt certificate as well. I think we can give. So you will get a yellow belt, means you know what is Lean Six Sigma. You understand, basic philosophy. You understand what is happening in DMAC, define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. You will understand. But to get the certificate, I think you'll have to answer 5 questions on our website, and you can print the certificate. I don't know. Have we made that provision today, Naveen and Priyank? You can just let me know. Okay. So now, having said all these things, now let us say, how do we do a project? Now, this particular presentation takes an example of some other process of recruitment process. If you want, I can continue with that, or I'll apply this to claims process. Which example you would like me to take? A claims process or a recruitment process? The tools and techniques remain the same. So which you want? Your choice. क्या करना चाहेंगे आप? You would like to take claims process, or you would like to take an example of this presentation talks about recruitment, but I can do a claims processing example also very easily, nothing, no issues. So yellow belts are the people who understand. A green belt starts in managing the Six Sigma projects. Black belts they know high class improvement tools and techniques like hypothesis tests. Master black belts are like me, who conduct training programs, who can guide others, who can do consulting. And there is no age limit for becoming a yellow, green, black, and master black belt. In our teams, we have master black belts who are 25-year-olds. So all of you will be getting a free certificate as per Mr. Priyank, who is handling this training for the time being for you. All of you will be getting a yellow belt certificate right now. He will tell you the process of getting a yellow belt certificate. Yeah. So let us learn about DMAC. So claims processing. Arun says claims processing. Anuj Yadav always goes with the trending. Trendy hai sir aap. Koi baat nahi. So we'll go with claims processing. Okay, fine. So whenever you are doing a project, Lean Six Sigma project, you have to follow 5 phases. Define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. DMAIC. Define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. ठीक है? तो चलिए आपको डीमैक की यात्रा पर लिए चलते हैं. अब यहाँ पे जो दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट है, लेकिन अब मैं क्लेम्स में मतलब आई विल make its claims. So define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. Define, in the define phase, what you will do, you will write a project charter. Project charter means what? Let me show you. एक प्रोजेक्ट चार्टर लिखेंगे सर आप कि भाई आज मेरी स्थिति क्या है और मुझे कहां जाना है. जब तक आपके पास लक्ष्य नहीं होगा, आप कहीं नहीं जा पाएंगे. So you have to write the problem statement and goal statement. So problem statement is here. Now here I can change this. Let us change this to look like your process. Okay. So abhi, the average was, I think, how much was coming average? Let me see. 12.3. So I'll just add to make it 30, add 18 to it, right? So let me add that. So I'll change this data a little bit. तो ये हो गया आपका क्लेम्स। स्पेलिंग ठीक लिखिए। टेक सम एग्जांपल्स ऑफ क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट। चलिए क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट की भी सी, ये जो वॉट एवर वी आर डूइंग इज क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट एंड क्वालिटी इंप्रूवमेंट ऑल्सो. So I'll show you some examples of quality management. In fact, quality management means like you are talking about what exactly you do in quality management. I'll take some examples from that also, no problems. So can you tell me what exactly you're doing in quality management? Checking, are you checking the claims? Are you doing checking? Or, by the way, what we are doing is also coming under quality management, means we are improving the process, we are improving the quality, we are reducing the cycle times of the claims, right? So now Pacific. Let us see, look at the Pacific, how process Pacific is there. The Pacific की प्रोसेस के बारे में बताया जाए थोड़ा. एवरेज क्या है, स्टैंडर्ड डिवीजन क्या है भाई. Average, standard deviation, I'll not change. I'll keep it that way only. So, sorry, कहाँ गई भी. अच्छा, अभी पुराने ही में आ गए. भाई पैसिफिक के बारे में बताया जाए. हमने कहा पैसिफिक के बारे में. जी बिल्कुल. Average is 30 days and standard deviation is 3.6 out of 4 days. Okay. तो भाई आपकी प्रोसेस कैसी है? आपकी प्रोसेस कुछ तरह से दिखाई देती है. मतलब ऑन एन एवरेज, मतलब आप हाउ इज योर प्रोसेस. कंट्रोल चार्ट जरा बताइए भाई, कंट्रोल चार्ट दिखाया जाए. कि भाई हमारी क्लेम जो होती है वो बीच में कहां से कहां जाती है. 30, औसतन 30, ऑन एन एवरेज मीन इज 30. It goes up to 40 and goes up to 21 days. Because I have just considered your standard deviation as 4, so I'm not changing it right now. So go with this example. Okay. भाई इसको कम करना पड़ेगा. Management says, customer says, everyone says, reduce it. How will I reduce it? Apply DMAG. So first we will make a project charter and we'll write, my time is, here we'll write 30 days. And I would like to reduce it to 30 days. 30 days. I would like to reduce it to 15 days average. Project charter ready. Problem statement, goal statement ready. Great. Define phase. Don't think about solving the problem. Just define the problem. Now, go to the measure phase. Actually collect the data, and then that's what we did here. We collected the data. 30, 40 samples. We collected the data and understood the process, average, standard deviation, etc. So that was our measure phase. I talked about, so define phase, problem statement, goal statement. We call it as project charter. Project charter लिखा. So हमारे जो अरुण साहब को जो क्लेम्स प्रोसेसिंग का उन्होंने, they have taken a project called, so here we have अरुण आत्रे. तुम्हाला मराठी येते का? So Arun Atre wanted to do a project in claims, so he has taken project of reducing claims process. Oh, Arun Atre उत्तर प्रदेश. अच्छा कोई बात नहीं, बढ़िया है. बट आत्रे एक होते हैं एक्चुअली. अच्छा आप कोई मराठी नहीं है तो फिर मैं क्यों मराठी बोलूं. लेकिन so I know Marathi very well. So anyway, अगर आप उत्तर प्रदेश हैं तो हम उत्तर प्रदेश के ही हैं, हम भी उत्तर प्रदेश के ही. Okay. So, but Monica will take up an improvement project that to make a quality audit, her team is taking, let's say, 60 minutes. She would like to reduce 60 minutes to 30 minutes. Or in the quality audit, they are able to check 90% of the mistakes. She would like to improve the quality of her quality checking from 90 to 95%. So everyone takes the project, everyone writes a project charter. And imagine there are, let's say, 40 people. अब सभी लोगों को नहीं देख तो 4-5 people will form a group, say they are green belt. One group of 5 green belts, they will do one project. And you can do lots of, someone was in accounts receivable, right? He will take to reduce the account receivables. On an average, my account receivable in days. How do we measure account receivables in days or in money? Someone was there in account receivable process. I forgot the name, but someone was there from account receivable. पीछे जाना पड़ेगा. I have to just go and see. Okay, someone was there, right? So he can take account. So you can take projects. And then everyone follows the same. So define phase, you wrote a charter. Then measure phase, you got your normal curve and control chart. In the analyze phase, अब आप account receivables for claims, right? Yeah, account receivable for claims only. We're talking about that. So that also a number of days होगा ना. So how do we measure account receivables? What is the important KPI there? सचिन तेंदुलकर जी, भाई आप सचिन हैं, हम अमिताभ हैं. Okay. दोनों बहुत अच्छे गहरे मित्र हैं. By the way, I have photographs with both of them, by the way. Just wanted to tell you. And Sachin's I have a photograph and he was 19-year-old when he was like, I think his third or fourth game. उसके बाद तो भाई वो क्या हमें photograph देंगे. Okay, so less than 30 days, we need to receive payment on a claim. So right now we might be having lots of, we might be having lots of, time, you like to reduce that as well. Sorry for that. I just got a call. Yes. So, yeah. So now, a lot of people. So, Rajesh और सचिन साहब ने ले लिया एक और प्रोजेक्ट. सो 3 प्रोजेक्ट्स हम कर रहे हैं साइमल्टेनियस. डिफाइन हो गया, मेजर हो गया. अब आए हम एनालाइज पे. अब मेरा वक्त अगर मुझे थोड़ा बचाना है तो मैं थोड़ा वीडियो यूज कर लूंगा. ये सारे वीडियोस उपलब्ध हैं हमारी चैनल पे. आप सब्सक्राइब कर लें चैनल. सारे वीडियोस मुफ्त में आपको मिलेंगे. All the videos are available on our Anexas channel. The channel link my friend will give. Ahmed says it's the number of days that an invoice will remain outstanding before. Yeah, so you'd like to reduce 30 days to 15 days, that also. So even you can say this is also account receivable process. To calculate days in hour, find out the average. Okay, fine, got it. Okay. Yeah. Great. And also you can connect with me on LinkedIn as well, by the way. If you want, you can do that.
Once we have collected the data in the measure phase, now it is time to analyze. After all, we have collected the data to analyze and get the root causes. How would you do that? You can follow two doors, process door and data door. In the data door, generally you start with a cause and effect diagram, then move to control impact matrix, then maybe you would like to do the root cause analysis using 5 why techniques, or you can move on to the Pareto analysis and get your vital few. Once you have got the root causes, you can validate them using box plots and scatter plots. In the process door, you will do the value stream mapping and get the non-value added activities and move the 7 wastes and identify which activity is taking longest time. You identify the constraint and then you apply techniques like escape technique to further improve the process and suggest a new process. Whichever route you are following.
So, first you will make a cause and effect diagram. Cause and effect diagram मतलब एक fishbone जैसे बोलते हैं. कभी सुना है इसके बारे में? Fishbone diagram, cause and effect diagram. Have you heard about it? Yeah. So ये fishbone diagram होता है कि भाई जितना भी दिमाग में आए लिख डालिए. जो दिमाग में आए, जितनी causes आए दिमाग में लिख डालिए. So that you have to do with the help of a group, our team members. Invite them. Invite everyone and tell them, brainstorm. Brainstorming is important. Dimag ladaiye. Some rules are there to brainstorm. Quickly, let me talk about that also. Brainstorming कैसे करना चाहिए? उसका भी एक तरीका होता है सर. पहले तो ये सब चीजें कर लीजिए कि भाई आपके पर्पस ऑफ ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग यू टेल एवरीवन. फैसिलिटेटर होना चाहिए, कोई एक आदमी बन जाए, खड़ा हो जाए, भाई ब्रेनस्टॉर्म कीजिए. ही इज अ फैसिलिटेटर. ही विल नॉट हिमसेल्फ पार्टिसिपेट इन द ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग बट ही विल फैसिलिटेट. ओके. एंड नाउ लेट अस look at the rules. When you are brainstorming in the causes, these are the rules.
Spends about the time, venue, topic well in advance. So they are mentally prepared for brainstorming. As I told you that brainstorming is used for either generating the possible root causes or getting the ideas to solve the problems. There are certain rules which need to be followed in brainstorming. The rules of brainstorming are: give equal opportunity to everyone who is participating. So tell them to participate and you can use different techniques. As I told you, we will be learning in the improve phase. Capture all the ideas, so document all the ideas. Whatever is being discussed, whatever ideas the participants are given, someone should be there to document, or a scribe you can appoint to document all the ideas. Leave your designation and ego along with your shoes outside the meeting room. That means don't think that if you are senior, your idea carries more weightage. So obviously this ground rule should be very clear to everyone and everyone should be encouraged to give an idea and everyone's idea should carry equal weightage. There should be a non-threatening environment. When people are giving ideas, they should not be afraid of giving ideas. So you should create an environment where people should be encouraged to give the ideas. Also, we should ensure that wherever the brainstorming is taking place, there should not be any disturbance, so people are focused on brainstorming. Sometimes people might deviate from the topics. There is a tendency that some important issue crops up during the discussion, so at that time you can always create a parking lot saying that, well, this idea or this issue is very, very important and we can park it to be discussed after a while once we complete the brainstorming on this particular topic. We should encourage people to fantasize freely. We should not put brakes on our thoughts. So you can give some out-of-the-box ideas, you can give some wild ideas, and if people are giving you wild ideas, they should be encouraged. If you give a specific duration of brainstorming, we should try to complete the brainstorming within the time duration and defer evaluation. Now, this is one of the rules which is often violated. People start discussing the ideas. Someone gives an idea and someone else says, well, it will not work in an organization. Or some other person gives an idea and someone else comments that, wow, it's a great idea. So don't evaluate. Reserve your comments for evaluation at a later stage. When you are generating the idea, when you are generating the root causes, they are not to be evaluated. You cannot say that it is a good idea or this is a very good root cause which you have thought of. No evaluation, just write down whatever is being suggested. Generate quantity, do not worry about the quality at the initial stages. So you have to generate lots of root causes, lots of solutions, more the better. A pearl diver, he dives into the sea to find the pearls. If he just collects 10 oysters, the probability of getting the pearl is very low. But if he collects thousands of oysters, the probability of getting the pearl is very high. So similarly, if you want to collect great ideas, some of the out-of-the-box ideas, some creative ideas, then definitely you should create more and more ideas.
So you have to now don't evaluate and generate a lot of quantity. Yeah, quantity. गोताखोर लगाता है डुबकी हमेशा, डुबकी सिंधु में गोताखोर लगाता है, मुट्ठी उसकी खाली हर बार नहीं होती. बट अगर आप एक ही डुबकी लगाओगे तो दो चार ही मिलेंगे मोती. But you'd like to have great ideas, isn't it? So you should go deeper and search for more and more. Don't worry about the quality initial stages. जो idea है दिमाग लगाइए. And बाद में you make a cause and effect diagram. एक 5Y टेक्निक भी होती है अब, लेकिन बहुत सारी चीजें आप कैसे बताएंगे, समय लिमिटेड, सीमित समय है. तो I'll just go for some of the important ones. Cause and effect diagram. Okay. Let us look at the cause and effect diagram.
And prioritize the root causes. We can use cause and effect diagram or tree diagram. First, the cause and effect diagram. Cause and effect diagrams graphically display potential causes of a problem. The layout shows cause and effect relationships between the potential causes. In order to generate the potential causes, you can use different techniques. One of the techniques is 6M technique, where you can brainstorm on causes related to man, machine, material, methods, measurement, and environment, which we can also brand it as Mother Nature, just to make it M. So you can use this 6M's technique to identify all the potential causes. You can also have your own groupings. You can use affinity technique. You can invite people to generate as many causes as possible, brainstorm on the possible causes, and once they give you the causes, then you can assimilate the similar causes together using affinity diagram and make your own branches. It is not necessary that you have to have always 6 M's as the branches. You can have your own branches too. Cause and effect diagrams simulate thinking during a brainstorming of potential causes. It helps you to understand the relationships between the potential causes, and you can track which potential cause have been investigated and which prove to contribute significantly to the problem. Let us look at 8.
So I hope you understood the cause and effect diagram, and very quickly, if you can help me make the cause and effect diagram. Can you tell me? Can you just quickly write down mankind related issues? Mankind means people related issues. Tell me, machine related, measurement related, or method related. Very quickly, just tell me. Why the claims are taking more time? Yes, brainstorming, come on. बताइए. Fastest fingers first. Yes. Mankind, machine, material, method, material. Denial, reason. Method में आ जाएगा. Reason is, denial reason means like denial reason not known. Okay. Why it is delaying your claim. Yeah. Man, machine, material, method, Mother Nature, or environment, you could say. Yes, what else? Time and quality. Can we be more specific? Time and quality. Men related, like low skills. Yeah. See, maybe this is not the reason, but This can be the reason. All the possible, think of all the possible causes, right? SOP not followed. Processing time is high, okay. Processing time is high, okay. Will issue, भाई will ही नहीं लिखा है भाई, will में प्रॉब्लम है, will issue है, एरर्स हैं भाई, ठीक है. Errors means errors committed by the customer or errors committed by our people. Our people, then errors. Or errors. Okay. What else? Why payment is pending? Reason of pending, right? You're telling. Okay. Wrong processing. Wrong processing. ठीक है भाई. Incorrect billing. Correct billing. ठीक है. बढ़िया है, आप तो बिल्कुल एक्सपर्ट हैं. यू कैन डू रियल गुड ग्रीन. एंड भाई वहां पे अपने फॉग है, तो कभी कभी हमारा हो जाता है. ठीक है. No, I've written everything just for that. Now I can make a cause and effect diagram. See, सॉफ्टवेयर पे सब है आजकल, दिमाग ज्यादा नहीं लगा. ओके, सम मोर. ओह, यू हैव गिवन सम मोर, वेरी गुड. आप पूरा प्रोजेक्ट ही कर डालोगे आज. लैक ऑफ प्रोडक्ट नॉलेज, प्रोसेस नॉलेज. नॉलेज. पोर्टल अंडर मेंटेनेंस. ओके. Now I can do a cause and effect diagram. तो पर्सनल में कहाँ गया अभी, पर्सनल वाला आ गया, मैनकाइंड में चला जाएगा. मशीन आपका आ गया, मशीन में. मटेरियल आपका आ गया. यस, आप यू आर रियली गुड हियर. टीम इज गुड. आई लव टू वर्क यू विद यू गाइस यार. कभी कभी क्या होता है ना, हम ट्रेनिंग करते हैं, कोई वहां से बोलता ही नहीं है. सो यू गाइस आर रियली रियली गुड. कहाँ गया भाई, कहाँ, क्या हो गया भाई. भाई अच्छा भला तो चल रहा था. अच्छा, एक मिनट. वंस अगेन. अच्छा, हाँ, इट वाज देयर. अरे भाई, कोई कहीं चला गया यार. ओ नो. हाँ, भाई उम्र ज्यादा हो गई है 55 की, तो कोई गलत बटन जब दब जाते हैं लगता है. आई थिंक आई जस्ट क्लोज दैट फाइल. आई डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंड. दिस इज अ सिस्टम इशू, राइट? सिस्टम इशू. So anyway, I think I did not save that, but okay. Okay, no problems. So actually, I lost that whatever I had written, but just that I'll just tell you that it's very easy to uh, write. I'll just do it quickly if you want. Machine, material, material, man, machine, man, material, method, man, machine, material, method, measurement, and environment. Now I can easily copy from here. Software, okay, copter, mentorship. Mentorship is by the person, right? And system failure, okay. And software not working, portal under lack of process knowledge. Lack of process knowledge, okay. Then incorrect patient details. Okay. Incorrect billing. Incorrect billings. So here I'll just put maybe. Now you can put it anywhere, it doesn't matter, The the heading doesn't matter. Heading is generally to no diversify your thought processes. Otherwise, what happens? We एक ही cause आ जाता है कि भाई लोग काम नहीं करना चाहते. It's not like that. So we are talking about these are the software not working, portal and I'm not writing all these things, but just to give, I just wanted to give an example. Wrong processing. The wrong processing. And errors, processing time, errors, and processing time. And any major reason I have not, it's not written. I'll just write it down. Portal is under maintenance. Work environment. Yes, work environment. भाई हमारा बहुत पॉलिटिक्स है सर. क्या करूं. बहुत पॉलिटिक्स है. Right, education program, SOP not followed. Yes, SOP not followed. This is very important. Not followed. In fact, SOP is not there. SOP not followed will be here actually. And it's okay. It doesn't matter. Will issue. Will issue tha. Will issue important tha. Will issue. So any other important thing which we have not. Okay. Now what I will do, I will put all the reasons here. So I'll write reasons. Okay. And I'll put all the reasons in one column. Okay. Although there is I can make cause and effect diagram also very quickly. अगर अब फिर से प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुआ तो मैन machine, material, methods, and measurements, and environment. And effect is high process claims processing times. Time. Title is our Ishikawa diagram. अब हमने बना दिया तो एक कॉज एंड इफेक्ट डायग्राम बन गया. इसको हम लगा देंगे. भाई क्या हुआ? बड़ा अजीब सा बन गया भाई. अच्छा, फॉन्ट साइज थोड़े बढ़ाने पड़ेंगे. एनीवे, जो भी है, ये कॉज एंड इफेक्ट डायग्राम यहाँ पे कॉजेस लिख के आ जाते हैं. अभी आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू चेंज द फॉन्ट साइजेस, but you can easily make them. And now what I'll do, I will reason. I'll put the reasons here. Oh, got it, got it. Now what the reason is this? अभी ठीक करते हैं इसको. So the thing is, we are now making a cause and effect diagram. Okay. So बढ़िया एक cause and effect diagram बन गया हमारा. ठीक है. So now these are our factors which are influencing. Now this should be pasted on our floor. Whoever new person comes in, he knows. Of course, we have not made it comprehensive. We should be all the more causes can be put in. But for the time being, as an example, you can treat this as a final good cause and effect diagram. Now what we will do, we will stack the data. सारे रीजंस हम एक जगह पे इकट्ठे कर देंगे. अब मैं आपसे पूछूंगा, इनमें से सबसे ज्यादा, most of the time, what is the number one issue which happens? Now, actually, this should be, I should actually collect the data. I should actually collect collect the real data. But as per your now, because I don't have time to go to your process, collect the real data and find the issues and what are the causes of delay. How many times? So in reality, what I should do? I should go to the process and find out whenever there is a delay, what was the cause of the delay. So we have listed down SOP not followed. Okay. So let us say 4 times I found it was SOP not followed. Which is the second highest? Which is the second highest? And it should be actually done with the help of real data collection. Right now, I'm not doing it. Yeah. What else? What will be the next one? Incorrect billing. Yes. Incorrect billing. Okay. So let us say this is 23 times. Lack of process know-how. Saudabar. And then I'll just put some here and there, some numbers. And then what I will do, have you heard of Pareto? Pareto principle, 80-20 principle. So Mr. Vilfredo Pareto was an Italian economist who found that in Italy, 80% of the money was with 20% of the people. 80% of the money was 20% of the people. 20% of the people had all the 80%. He called it 80-20 rule. This was applicable everywhere in almost all domains. So stat क्वालिटी टूल्स भाई पेरेटो चार्ट बनाइए स्टैट क्वालिटी टूल्स और पेरेटो चार्ट बनाइए मिस्टर परेटो साहब हमारी मदद के लिए तैयार हमेशा खड़े हैं ओ सॉरी क्या हो गया भाई मैं गलत बना दिया स्टैट क्वालिटी टूल्स एंड परेटो चार्ट हाँ जी अभी बताते हैं रीजंस हाँ भाई ओ सॉरी फ्रीक्वेंसी तो हमने डाली नहीं थी रीजंस एंड फ्रीक्वेंसीज अब हमने डाली रीजंस और फ्रीक्वेंसी अब बना हमारा परेटो चार्ट सो परेटो जनाब बता रहे हैं हमें कि भाई एसओपी नॉट फॉलोड contributes 31% of the time. Incorrect billing contributes 21%. Now this should be actually really collected. I just asked you, which is ये मैंने नंबर 34 अपनी तरफ से डाल दिया लेकिन एक्चुअली यू शुड काउंट एंड इनफैक्ट यू मस्ट बी राइटिंग दोस रीजंस 34 times it appears, 23 times it appears. So percentage contribution, highest way SOP not followed, and cumulative percentage of first four जो हैं, they are contributing 80% of your problems. SOP not followed, incorrect billing, lack of process knowledge, and processing time. So now focus only on these four and generate ideas using the same technique. So we give you a lot of ideas actually, light of idea generation techniques. So improve phase में आप अब आइडिया जनरेशन टेक्निक्स लगाएंगे तो इस तरह से आपने आपने कॉज एंड इफेक्ट बनाया आपने परेटो बना लिया अब आपने ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग लगा के नए नए तरीकों से अब we teach you in green belt we teach you a lot of brainstorming techniques we also teach you FMEA failure modes and effects analysis how to prevent the failure how to prevent the errors how to ensure our process is totally error free FMEA failure modes and effects analysis बहुत it's a very nice tool please go to our website there is a FMEA full training given I'll send you the link here so you can join for yellow belt it's not required but for green belt actually you can it's a must tool so now you have generated lots of causes lots of solutions अब हर solutions का आपको हर जितने भी root cause हैं उसके लिए आपको solutions देना है and you have to make an implementation plan so can you tell me any one solution for the time being just to take an example SOP not followed what is your solution to that a new thing don't tell me that I should tell the people to follow SOP no SOP not followed some new method कि भाई कैसे करें how should I ensure that everyone should follow the SOP everyone should follow the SOP so can I make some system in a process that the pages appear as per the SOP only can I make a workflow something like that now this may be related to the IT team so can I put SOP on everyone's table on the in front I'm just giving some suggestion I really don't know your process but I'm just giving a suggestion the most important operating procedures should be put maybe on a big screen it should be displayed somewhere on the floor people know exactly what they can do because that is my biggest root cause I will never foresee. People are like, they don't like seeing in the computer screen, but they like seeing on a big wall or a screen. अरे वहां पे लिखा हुआ है, अच्छा फर्स्ट स्टेप सेकंड से, अरे मैं तो भूल ही गया. You can also have reminders. Hey, you have completed now, entered the name and this correctly. Very good. Now you have to do. Hey, you are forgetting about it. Yeah. So reminders might be there. Think of some simple solutions, some IT solutions, and this is how that will change your process. Yeah. So these are some of the ideas you will generate. We teach you in Greenbelt, we teach you how to generate creative ideas. 635 technique, round robin technique, anti-solution technique, six hats technique. There's lots of good techniques. And once you do that, now after 2-3 months, your 30 days remain reduced to 15 days. And that is what you are looking for. And that is how a DMAC project is done. डिफाइन किया, मेजर किया, एनालाइज किया, रूट कॉज लाए, इंप्रूव में इंप्रूव किया, और फिर बताया बिफोर स्टेज जो था, फिर गर्व के साथ ये चार्ट पेश खिदमत किया. कौन सा चार्ट बताते हैं आप? पहले हम ऐसे थे. अरे पहले हम कहाँ थे? पहले हम यहाँ थे. बिफोर एंड आफ्टर वो दिखाते ना जिम में, वो डाइट वाले. बिफोर एकदम मोटा आदमी रहता है, फिर एकदम आफ्टर पतला आदमी. वैसे ही बिफोर हम 30 हुआ करते थे. 30, 32, 34, 29, 27, 26, 20, 40. ये थे हमारे बिफोर. पहले हमारे बड़े खराब लक्षण थे. लेकिन जब से आपसे मुलाकात हुई, मतलब डीमैक्स से हमारी मुलाकात हुई, सॉरी, क्या हुआ भाई? हाँ, जब से आप मिले हैं हमें लीन सिक्स सिग्मा डीमैक, कुछ क्या हो रहा है? बिफोर 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 कंट्रोल सी, कंट्रोल वी, नहीं यार, आ होता है भाई. सो जब से हम सिक्स सिग्मा से मिले हैं, हम इतने रम गए हैं सिक्स सिग्मा में कि अब तो हमारी सारी समस्याओं का हल हो गया. सो भाई, ये जो हुआ हमारा आफ्टर एंड आफ्टर, ये दिस एवरी सीईओ, एवरी योर सीनियर मैनेजर वुड लाइक टू सी. भाई अब काया पलट हो चुकी है. चले गए वो दिन आवारगी के. अब हम बिल्कुल सीधे साधे लाइन पर आ चुके हैं. भाई ऐसे नहीं बताइए, कंट्रोल चार्ट बना के बताइए. हम तो ब्लैक बेल्ट हैं, ग्रीन बेल्ट हैं. तो ये जो दिखाया जाएगा आपका कंट्रोल चार्ट, इसको देखने के लिए बहुत लोग तरसते हैं. So, अब आपने क्लेम्स प्रोसेसिंग टाइम जो है आपने बाकायदा कम कर दिया. पहले और बात, पहले हम यहां थे, पहले हम हुआ करते थे 15 से 40, 45, 15 से 45 हुआ करते थे सर. अब हम आगे 8 से 20. दिस इज अ स्टेटिस्टिकली वैलिडेटेड इंप्रूवमेंट. अब आप इसको पेपर पब्लिश कीजिए, बड़े बड़े कॉन्फ्रेंसेस में दिखाइए, अवार्ड जीतिए. भाई हमने तो आपके अपने सीक्रेट्स बता दिए, हम भी यही करते हैं. नहीं, सच में प्रोजेक्ट करते हैं, पेपर पे नहीं करते, सच में करते हैं. एंड इट इज गोइंग टू इंप्रूव द प्रोडक्टिविटी. एंड कस्टमर की तो बात ही मत पूछिए, वो तो बड़ा खुशी से नाचता है भाई कि भाई इसके जैसी टीम हो. तो भाई टीम हो तो ऐसी हो, राइट? तो दिस इज व्हाट लीन सिक्स सिग्मा डज फॉर यू. Okay, so this is what's DMAC. उम्मीद है आपको ये कहानी हमारी पसंद आई होगी. So anyway, I enjoy conducting training programs for people when they understand a little bit of Hindi, and I think that was my assumption that you also understand a little bit of Hindi. तो हिंदी इंग्लिश मिक्स में थोड़ी अलग ही मजा आता है, अलग तड़का अलग ही लगता है. So yes, so that was about DMAC. अगर कोई प्रश्न हो आपका तो जरूर पूछिए, कोई शक या सवाल. So yes, tell me any questions. Any questions you have? So this is how DMAC project. अब कोई पूछे आपसे कि भाई लीन सिक्स सिग्मा के बारे में जानते हैं तो भाई गर्व से कहिए, सीना ठोक के कहिए, जी हाँ, आई एम अ येलो बेल्ट. Certificate you will get it. Process how to get it, I think that is, I'll leave it to my team. I don't know what process has been decided, so they will tell. And yes, any questions? You have got any questions? Okay, if there are no questions, then that's fine. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And we'll see you soon. But would you like to, my team would like to tell how to get the yellow belt certificate? Or would you send it by email or what? Already discussed. Okay, that's fine. Great. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So it was nice conducting training program for you, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I also, if anyone would like to speak on, if you would like to come on video, feel free to come on video and speak. I'll be happy to. We can put you on or unmute yourself. Don't want to come on video, then you can also unmute yourself. Yeah. And so this is only 1 day training. No, green belt is a 3 days training. Green belt is a 3 days training. Yeah, Rajneesh would like to come on screen. Can you please put Rajneesh on screen? So see, when we are looking at the, when we are looking at doing a green belt training, it takes around 3 days, which can be, if you are doing in-house, then we can decide about the days, etc. But we do conduct on weekends, Saturday, Sunday, our open house batches. And in the evening also we conduct 2 hour session. You can join any one of them. And Rajneesh, yes, you would like to say something?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the informative system. I would like to say that initially I have attended your white belt session, I believe, few years back. From that day, I remember it was informative for me to learn about the how Lean Six Sigma is, what is the importance of it, how it will beneficial for me or the team and to the organization. So I knew about that. When one of your colleagues contacted me for the training session, I immediately say yes, I'll talk to you. I talked to them. Excuse me. And then we wanted to conduct. It took a little bit longer to conduct and organize this training session, just because the normal processing that we are having in our organization, taking approvals and all. After that, we have decided, and this training session went live. And I hope everyone has gained lots of information from this training.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Rajneesh. And thanks everyone, Amir, Monica, Priya, Priyank, okay, Amir, Rajneesh, everyone. I can't name everyone, but thanks a lot. And thanks a lot for your participation, because जब तक भाई दर्शकों का उत्साह नहीं नजर आता है, तब तक जो कवि होता है उसे भी मजा नहीं आता है. Okay, so just as I already told you that my Hindi program is also available on YouTube in Hindi, Lean Six Sigma Green Belt Hindi and Anexas. So if you subscribe to the channel, you will get access to, subscription is free. Just click on the subscription button and then get access to Hindi program also. The whole training program and some more tools I have discussed in that program as well. Okay. So thanks a lot. Thanks everyone and see you soon. बहुत जल्दी मुलाकात होगी, फिर मिलेंगे आपसे.